am so bad at fishing that if I can catch a fish on any bait, it should be labeled as dummy proof. So, there you go.
I just realized.
I don't care. Today is my day to stand on the soapbox. When is it not a Ned rig day?
Ready? Yeah. All right. Hopefully the audio is not terrible. So we're actually done fishing. We're about to load the boat, but I'm gonna give this video an intro before Dylan's intro, and I just want to say that we're about to catch a lot of fish. I'm just being honest, but I just want you to know that it took us about 4 hours to start catching them, right, Dylan?
Yeah,
4?
probably.
It took a long time. And so I just want you to know that for every YouTube video you see where guys are just slamming fish, because I'm gonna be honest, we did. They weren't very big fish, but we did start catching a lot of fish. For every time you see that, just know that there was 6 to 8 hours of misery before that. So I don't know why I want to say that, but I just feel like I want to say that. So without further ado, the video is going to start now, even though we are now done fishing. Enjoy. Let's go ahead and attempt to get the party started. I'll get up here and run the trolling motor because I don't want to. I'm gonna go to the back of the boat where I belong. Let the people that might actually catch a fish go up front. We're going for much different approaches. Dylan will be going low and slow, and I, in true crackhead fashion, will be going fast and inefficient. Right now, I'm too angry to fish slow. I need to get my anger out by just ripping a chatterbait for a while, and then once Dylan catches 3 fish and I've caught 0, I'll start trying to copy what he's doing.
I done do think I see one. But I'm going at 7 million miles an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, I sight fished him off the bed.
Why didn't you tell me?
I just said, oh, I see one.
Thank you.
You couldn't have seen it anyways. I just seen him on the bed and cast it at it. You going?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, he is not big, but he was starting to move up, and there's a small bed right there that I thought I seen a small black line in the middle of, so I cast it at it. Bait started going sideways, so I knew he had it, and there you go. Probably, this may be the very first fish I've grabbed off of a bed in the lake. All right, well, that was a long time to get this fish, but I thank you greatly. I did not get skunked. Goodbye.
Huh. I love wind. Have I ever told you how much I love the wind?
Yes.
I was lying. I, in fact, do not love the wind. Not only was I lying about the level of which I loved the wind, I was completely lying in total of loving the wind. I just don't like it at all. I'm off. You can keep not catching fish over there also. Dylan?
Yes.
We really got to talk about how much we suck at fishing. Oh, it's a perch, but I want to catch him. I'm 100% trying to catch a perch right now. That is in fact what I am doing. Oh. Shut up. I'm gonna get him. I'm bed fishing perch. I think it's a big female. Just gotta really work it. I mean, need is a relative term. I better not make any drag noises or 18 boats are gonna come into this cove and start fishing. There's no fish here. Where's my bait? I'm gonna throw it right back into that same tree. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, Get on what I'm on, boys. That is what I'm talking about. There's a chance that ends up being the thumbnail. Thank you, my friend. You gave me about 10 seconds of entertainment.
One eternity later.
All right. I have caught another Kentucky on the shaky head. We're about to literally be grounded because of high winds and volcanic activity. But we have found a few fish, so we're gonna keep fishing and catch a few more. Here we go. It is a bold statement after the morning we've had, but I'm sticking to it.
2 hours later.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have made the switch to what, honestly, for some reason, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of, is one of the most controversial baits on the market right now.
I don't think it's controversial. I think people are just so stuck up that they want to act like they're too good for the bait.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing it. I am tired of hearing somebody, you know, just tell me that I am less of a fisherman for catching a fish on half of their finesse worm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally a tiny Senko, which is apparently the greatest bait ever conceived. Gary Yamamoto dropped a pencil in the water and became a millionaire. Where's that? Where's that?
That's actually a good fish.
Decent fish, yeah.
This is the most unconventional way of filming I possibly think of, but I think it's worth it.
I can't boat flip this with 6-pound line.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay. It honestly goes without saying. It goes without saying. When you can't catch fish, guys, pick up a freaking peanut butter and jelly Ned rig. It may be the best bait ever created. I mean, we have slaved all day, caught 3 little dinks, came out here, got in the shade, Ned rig, peanut butter and jelly. It's all it is. You just cast it out there, you bounce it 4 times, you set the hook. That's it. That's all it takes. And anybody that wants to tell me I have no talent, I don't care. I'm holding a fish and you're not.
Hang on. that might be the last fish you catch.
Thank you, Mr. Kentucky. You were a joy to catch. And thank you for that too. Fantastic. Wow.
All right, I'm tying on a Ned rig. Got him.
Again, Ned rig's just the best bait ever.
Ow. Oh, that was almost bad. All right, well, I didn't get skunked. I have caught a perch and a bass that's almost as small as the perch. Dude, I have a bad habit of doing it.
Hooking fish while you're pulling loops out.
I think that speaks volumes to my fishing ability when the majority of times I hook fish is when I am not fishing.
Oh, I've got one.
We're on here, folks.
Here we go.
I think we have found the bite, Dylan.
Come here, baby. Do I dare? I do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
it is confirmed the bite was the Ned rig today. I mean,
You
literally
when
can't-
isn't it?
We have been
I
fishing.
don't care. Today is my day to stand on the soapbox. When is it not a Ned rig day? It's cold and windy, Ned rig. It's hot, Ned rig. They're on the bank, Ned rig. They're 40 feet deep, Ned rig.
I mean, we literally have been fishing for 4 hours. barely caught any fish. We came out here onto the main lake, started throwing Ned rigs. You've caught 3 fish. I've caught.
Who is calling me? It's my father. Hello. Not much. We're finally catching fish. It took a while, but we have started catching a few.
Anyway, I'm gonna get back to fishing for mom. I just caught another one. Alright. Tis the Ned bite. Gosh, this is crazy, dude. I mean, I know they're not big fish, but it's like literally, we have been fishing since what? 11 o'clock?
Maybe before that.
Like 10:45, 11, and it's 3 o'clock, and we just now finally got on some semblance of a bite.
That's a good fish, I think. Decent, anyway. About the same. But it's a... Oh, what the...
Dylan? Place there, please.
Ahem. Dare I say again, the Ned rig's the best bait ever made.
I'm not kidding. Put that in there.
Well, duh. It's fine. It's fine. We're eating him. What's stuff? I technically caught one big one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are, as they say,
the old Kentucky sauce. That's a chunk.
it is fat.
Chunky Kentuckys. Look at the belly on that Kentucky. I don't really care how small Kentuckys are. They are fun to catch. There's too freaking many of them in this lake, and I think they run the largemouth out of food sometimes, but they are fun to catch because once you find them, there's generally a lot of them. So we thank you for your service, and there he goes. I believe we have confirmed that Kentuckys really like peanut butter and jelly, as do I. Yeah, that'd be good.
Hello.
That's a crappie too.
No way.
Yeah, that's a black crappie actually.
I've never seen black crappie.
You want to unhook that for me?
Yeah.
Huh.
That is an absolute slab, by the way.
Well, it ought to be. I'm catching it on 6-pound line and a Ned rig.
Wow, it's also finning the crap. Okay. Dude, that is a...
I just want you to know, if I can catch about one more of those, you're going to have your second video. Because we'll just... we'll do a catch and cook of crappie.
However, I would take... For a second, I thought that was not... Oh! Goodbye. Catch and release.
I don't know. It's something. No. I'm just gonna catch bass on my crappie setup and crappie on my bass setup, apparently. That hurt. There is a large wad of something out at the end of this tree. Oh yeah. A little bit better of one. Nothing crazy, but better than what I've been catching. 3, 2, 1. All right, if it wasn't enough proof, here's your proof. If I can catch fish, then the bait is easy.
I'm even using, funny enough, what they call a turd tickler, and that makes me smile. It has little flippers. Goodbye. Like, I'm not kidding. I am so bad at fishing that if I can catch a fish on any bait, it should be labeled as dummy proof. So there you go. Z-Man, just send us a airplane crate full of turds, please. We will use them every day. He tried to run away, but he couldn't. Hello.
You make me panic every time you touch a fish.
Yeah, I know.
It is just... It's astonishing how we have not had to pull a hook out of your hand.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I'm going to disqualify you making you fish. I think you caught the same fish.
What? No, this is smaller. For sure. You're gonna disqualify me from what? Oh. Yeah, that's definitely smaller.
Whichever.
God, there's just, I don't know, man. There is something about bass. I don't know why. Like, I know you're a big crappie guy, and I don't mind crappie fishing, but I don't know why. I'm just like fascinated by them.
I feel like some of it is the fact that there's such a terrible stigma around bass fishing that if you're not catching giants, you're not worth anything. So like me just going out and doing this, like there's gonna be some guy that comments on this video like, yeah, those fish are tiny. Uh-oh. I don't know how I'm gonna get hook set on this fish. Yeah. Ahem.
Schlonge donkey.
Absolute giant. And to the man in the comments, I say, there you go.
That, I'll give it.
Like, at least this time it's not like, all right, we literally can't make anything, let's just go home. At least at this point, we would just be deciding to go home because we've caught fish and we're hungry and thirsty. That's like a much greater feeling of deciding to go home. Come here, sir. And please do not hook me in the hand. All right. That's probably my biggest one today, I think, actually. There you go, another Kentucky. We've been pretty much on them this whole bank. Took a little spell there where we didn't catch anything, but there's a few more. I would like to, you know what, actually do this in the edit. Go ahead and cut back to me saying we're gonna go catch a few more fish so that we actually have a video and Isaac saying bold prediction. Go ahead and cut back to that right now. We have found a few fish, so we're gonna keep fishing and catch a few more. Here we go. It is a bold statement after the morning we've had, but I'm sticking to it. Oh, thank you. And back into the depths. And by the depths, I mean the 4 foot of water he came out of.
You looking at?
Largie.
Yep.
Finally.
All right, so we actually caught a largemouth. That's not a Kentucky. He's a little bit scarred up right there. But according to Dylan, There's some very large fish on the live scope. We're kind of out on the main lake, as you can see by the motion. So we're both really hungry, but we're still catching fish. And Dylan says he sees some bigs on the graph. So we're gonna see if maybe we can get one big one before we go home without falling off of the boat from all of the party boaters.
That one feels like a fish too. Staying down. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see if we can actually perform the boat flip this time. There we go. Oh boy, not again. Oh boy. Well, as you can see, the wind has picked up tremendously. And I believe we've had a decent afternoon finally. I think we're gonna end on a high note, putting one in the boat. And I think we are gonna get out of here and find some food and something to drink, because this was gonna be a quick trip and then we couldn't catch any fish. So now we've been here for 8 hours with no food or drink. So thank you, Mr. Fish. And thank you, viewer.